guys, StinaRose here, and welcome to the Greenhouse SMP Season 2 World Tour. That's right, the Greenhouse SMP, my patron server, is getting ready to start Season 3 here very soon with the Cave and Cliffs Part 2 update. And if you want to join us, feel free to check out my Patreon. Love to have you as part of this community. Great group of people where we focus on just being kind to each other and having a good time building in survival. It's a great place to be. I'm going to be showing you around many community areas today, showing you different people's bases, and I hope that you get some inspiration, that you enjoy seeing what the amazing patrons here on this server have created over the course of this season. So let's jump right in and do some fly rounds of some really cool community area builds.
Based on the Gates of Ishtar that used a lot of lapis, and those are actually all lapis blocks in the main gate tower. Everything else is concrete because I got lapis poor. And then we have our little market stalls down here, and DSA was kind enough to do the armor stands because I don't know what I'm doing with those.
Oh, they're cute.
But she did all the little armor stands and managed to do a 3D honey bottle over there.
Where?
Down here.
Oh, that's clever.
I don't know how she did it. I didn't ask.
That's very clever. I like that a lot. Well done.
Everything inside is lit up fully.
Okay.
Thank goodness
I saw
for
that you
composters.
had a villager roaming about.
I do have a few roaming about. I've got a lot of farmers all of a sudden. Can't imagine why.
It doesn't have anything to do with these decorations.
No, not at all. They hide the light so well.
I think it's really nice.
In case you did not know, composters will let light through.
Okay, just hold on. I did not actually know that.
Yeah, composters let light through. So I initially chose this because the temple and the village were literally intertwined, and even in here there was a golem, like inside the temple.
Oh my goodness. So this
was my original. Yeah, I did not touch any of the natural structures other than to terraform a little bit and maybe remove a couple.
So the bell was here and everything?
Everything, yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I decided I had to stay, and this became my initial, like where my bed went and my base and everything. Oh, let me put that back so that they don't walk in there.
Oh, wow. Oh, hey, you got a golem friend. Cool.
I do. I have several, and they're all named. A few of them died, so the renamed ones became Guard 1 and Guard 2 and such. This is the trading hall.
Oh, I like your carpets.
Thank you. Flowers,
Of course.
I was trying to go for like a Mediterranean mosaic kind of pattern to kind of fit with the rest of like the Gates of Ishtar's in Iraq, or was in Iraq. So that's what this is. And then down here, and the reason it's so large is because of this monstrosity down here.
Oh.
So this is automated storage and sorting for the bulk items.
Okay.
So I can literally just throw stuff into this chest here, like coal and sand and dirt, and it all goes. away.
And you've got quite the art gallery going on.
Yes, I do. I have gotten almost every map that Owl has made.
Owl's
The only ones
maps
I'm missing
are delightful.
are the ones that she's done for individual people, and even those I stole a couple. Because I really liked the ones that she did for nursing for the solstices.
Man, when she showed me little Owls, I was like, oh my goodness. Anyway, we're here for you, not for Owl, but Owls.
That's okay.
We'll see more of Owl later.
Yeah. And then all my librarians are up top. I did not get around to doing much of the decor up there. It's very empty upstairs. So we're going to skip that.
Okay,
We're going to come into this corner here. This is the hidden realm, and something that I'm quite proud of.
Oh, this is cool.
So my daughter helped me pick out this pattern in creative when I was playing around with it, because I needed something long but wide, and this worked. In here, I have more of Owl stuff, and my nether wart farm, and my super smelter.
Oh my goodness.
But this is the secret lab, and I've got the drawers that Al did, and then all the little shelves over there.
Oh, those are so cool.
I thought they fit kind of well in here. My secret laboratory.
Oh, that looks so good.
And then this room has a slightly different motif on the floor, because I wanted to play with some glazed terracotta.
Okay.
This has my sugarcane farm and my mob dropper, which is the same one that you built on your, I think, hardcore world. And then these are some more farms, and then I've got a slime farm just back there.
Okay,
that
so
I
this
have
is
had
like
since the beginning.
This is like your whole industrial area.
Right, all hidden down below. So we have my kitty collection over here. It's all 11 of them are over here.
Oh my goodness.
And they're all named off of the various gemstones and crystals.
Okay. I was gonna say, okay, I didn't see Cole and Charlotte, but we're fine. We're fine. Snowflake.
I have them all.
Onyx.
Not to worry.
Oh my goodness. I was worried. You know, I'm kind of partial to these two.
Yes, this one's my favorite here. My onyx. Your Cole.
Yes.
This is my villager breeder and carrot and wheat and pumpkin and melon farms.
Okay.
In the tower, and all the storage goes down there. We have the bee area.
Oh, this is pretty. I like the use of moss here.
Cute. It was a way to kill the grass that was over here, because acacia grass is...
Oh, true. True. Oh!
So this is much greener.
That's a good tip, guys. If you're in like a desert or acacia and you want green grass, use moss.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
Very good tip.
And then with although it looks, I like jungle leaves, because it looks like there's fruit in there.
Oh, it does.
But when you put it in one of the brighter areas, it does not. So it was kind of nice. Used a lot of jungle leaves. Up here in this corner is a little campsite area, park.
Oh, it's cute.
All the moss.
All the moss.
And hidden lighting, because again, the torch spam was real, and I got rid of some of it. In here takes you to a building that's actually outside the wall, but this is my nether tree farm. Whee!
And down we go.
This is quite the pattern.
Oh!
I'm not really sure what's happening here, but I liked it enough to keep it.
Do you know, this reminds me of like quilts that my grandmother had.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
the
it's got
prismarine and the
really,
orange.
It's got this really cozy home feel to it, actually.
So yeah, this was one of those, I was winging it, and I probably should not have, because it doesn't line up in the corner. But wrapping all the way around it goes. This is why I plan things. Yeah. This is why I should plan things. So, Netherwood was one of the things that I sold on the server, so this was my way of industrializing it.
I actually like this pattern here with the warped and the diorite. Looks really good together with the sea lanterns.
Yeah, they're good colors. I had a lot of this wart block.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot. So I used it a lot in everything.
Yeah.
I am really glad cyan goes with sandstone. So that's the portal. It has a fence around it because of, golems.
Oh, right.
Also wandering where they should not be.
Yes. Yes.
And then the last thing I wanted to show you was my oasis, which is this way.
Mm-hmm.
I have little water features that I put into the landscape just because I needed some extra color, and the blue works well.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, I had all that bamboo that was growing, and now that we have the dripstone and other such, I wanted to put a little pond over here.
Oh, that's really cool.
And add some of the 1.17 blocks. And all my tropical fish. I started to put axolotls in here and then realized I just gave them all a snack.
Yes. Yes.
So I had to remove the axolotls. They are at the other end of the river behind some iron bars.
Yes, I've done the same thing with axolotls and tropical fish because they should be very cute together.
They should, yes. But they're not.
No.
it's a bloodbath.
It's So you spawned right in the fortress?
Actually my original portal was like right here. So yes, in the fortress.
Oh,
in a crimson forest.
Oh, that's not cool.
I forgot I had a trading hall up here. I forgot I did this. I only have one in here, but I started them. Oh, I know, you're mad at me. So yeah, my initial, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go out there. Oh, that's a zombie pigment. Okay. So my original path to the hub for spawn was follow all of the little warped fungi.
Oh, you're in trouble.
No, we got this guy. No, we don't. He just left us.
Nope. It's a blood. Oh, they're coming!
It's okay. He can stay out there. So yeah, like, I had to come up from the fortress up to here, and then to get to the spawn, and there was, like, race for your life kind of situations every single time. Because of these guys and the hoglins, and then, again, this fortress goes toward the west, toward spawn. So I had to basically go the length of it.
Oh, wow. Very dangerous. Dangerous times.
Yeah, Keyborg and I were just reminiscing about that the other day. So I embraced the use what you have on hand.
Okay.
So lots of jungle wood.
You know,
in this particular build.
It fits for the biome.
So I put a book there for people who come to visit. And it basically says that we have tags here. If you want to breed them and do whatever, just make sure that anything that you've bred has a name tag so it doesn't take up the passive mob count cap. We have ones that are already named so that you don't have to use your own levels. And then we have blank ones and an anvil so they can name any on their own. And then I took a cue from China and all of their glass-bottomed bridges. So that you could see down.
I love the spider that you put in there. That's amazing.
Yes, there's a creeper down. There was a creeper a second ago. He might have
zombie.
Despawned. There's a zombie.
Lots of spiders.
It's not lit up at all down there because I felt that would be unrealistic.
True.
DSA must have come and culled the herd a bit.
Oh, I was going to say there's a lot of pandas down here. You're saying
there were
fewer.
A lot more.
Okay.
I moved 3 of them over to that side. Though I did not finish the bridge. It is actually, like, the glass part is complete, but the railings and safety is not done. So I have the caution tape up to keep people from going over there.
Oh, I like
falling off and suing.
Oh, yes.
Because that's what they do. They close things for renovation.
Yes.
And then there's also another set of 3 that I moved to this area because unfortunately under that circular area is that's the only place they were spawning no matter how much I cleared out.
Okay.
Where are the 3 that were over here? Oh, there they are. Okay. Oops. The one.
Got lost on your own walkway.
I did. So there's 3 more over there.
Okay.
In this little section.
This is
a beautiful island, and it is all bamboo forest. So when I found it, it was like, this is perfect.
Yeah, I remember when you found it, and you're like, could I make a sanctuary? And I'm like, yeah, please. That sounds great.
Yeah, it is, because it is literally all one island. There's a couple of ponds all the way across.
It's beautiful.
And yeah, it's very, very nice, and all bamboo. It's so green. So lovely.
Very happy.
Look, more zombies.
Except for the zombies. It's very happy. All right, we are here at Eagle Space, and Eagle, why don't you show us what you've got going on?
All right, thank you, Stina. So, just to kind of start things off, we have where I've been cutting all my trees down in this wonderful underground world I live in.
Oh. Interesting. Now, can I ask what biome this is? Because this is a very
This is a mesa.
Ah, okay. Okay. The leaf color, I wasn't quite sure.
We are in a mesa. Alright, so you would normally have come through the portal there, but here we are. The centerpiece is a slime farm that we can watch if we are very bored.
You know, watching slime die is a delightful thing. I'm just saying.
Alright. My little cubby hole while I worked on this space.
Excellent.
And then my potion brewing area.
Oh, I like it.
So, plus some unfinished stations for stuff I couldn't quite decide what I wanted to make.
Well, that works. It works. It still makes the room look good.
Oh, yeah. So, and now to the 2 other places where I've done work that are just off my nether tunnel. So I found this spider spawner near where I'm at, so I built this little place. So they will eventually show up there for easy killing with said sword.
Okay, is this a spider's bane? I like it. Now, is this a cave spider, or is it...
It's a normal spider. The design I used works better for cave spiders, but I lost my cave spider spawner to a creeper.
Oh, nasty creeper.
So, and here's if you actually need string or spider eyes for some reason. It's all down here.
Oh, excellent. Very good. Very good. I like the use of the black stone with the diorite. That goes that really makes the diorite stand out. I like it, actually.
Yeah, that was sort of the theme for this particular build, was blackstone and diorite. So, and if you just so happen to want to watch the spiders, we can pop up here.
I hear them.
And here you go. Now you can actually observe the spiders doing what spiders do.
I see. And it looks like, I was going to say, it looks like you have a light that you can turn on.
It slows them down. It doesn't quite stop the spawns, but it slows it down a lot.
Okay. And I do see that you've got a friend over there that is ready to donate their bits.
And if for some reason you feel like you need to stay the night, there's accommodations around the corner.
Oh, that's very handy.
So we got 4 rooms. If you can take your choice of bed color.
Oh, excellent. And you even got a chest so that you can, take off those shoes so you don't have your shoes in the bed. So, and the last stop on our tour was a joint project between myself and Celestial. This is the Witch and Skelly farm. Oh.
So Celestial did the Witch farm, I did the Skelly farm and item collection. And then we both worked on decoration. Okay. So we have
I love the purple. Yes. Okay, go ahead.
So the color and overall palette Celestial picked, and I kind of extended and carried throughout the rest of the build. So that goes down to a tunnel that actually leads all the way back to my base, which may have someday had a railway, but it doesn't. In case you need any items from either of the farms, they're all here.
Very well laid out. Oh, wow. Wow.
So this was a fun thing to build.
So is this a typical, Impulse SV sorter, or...?
Yeah, that's what's behind it.
I actually sounded like I knew what that was.
And that's a door out to the cave system nearby, in case you really want to go out there.
Well, depending on the time of day, maybe or maybe not.
So, we have another little bedroom for this place, in case you are stuck here for a little bit.
Okay.
Then here is if you want to manually kill witches for their drops. If you can put some water down here and then lower a trapdoor and have fun.
Oh, wow.
And then in here is a view of the Skelly farm.
Okay, so it's the same type of, you've got the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
So, same design.
There we go.
Yep. And door to the maintenance area.
So this looks like it's an automatic farm.
Yep. This one takes care of itself. So if you go down there, you can get, the armor and stuff if you like. Otherwise, it will just prevent them from building up.
Okay, that works out well. We are here at Proteus's place. Why don't you show us what's going on here?
Okay, so it is unfinished, as you'll see very definitely later, but I have 5 main buildings that I've actually completed. The one directly that way is all of my farmers. So I have 4. Yeah, 4 farmers, each with a different crop that they're farming.
Okay.
There is no entrance into the building unless you go all the way up to the roof. Because I had no reason to go back in.
Hey, nope, that's good.
Oh, and I can't fly. So everything is dropped down from here underground into a sewer.
Great.
So.
Fresh produce in the sewer. Okay.
if I push this button over here, open door, and I also pick up my items as they drop as well. Yep.
Okay.
It's rail based, and then in here you can see all of the items dropping down, and you can probably hear the clicking of the dispensers.
And then it goes down.
And down there is the sewer. We won't go down there.
Excellent.
And then it goes over to, and close the door behind you, the trading hall, and the front entrance is all the way on the other side. So you may want to turn this part of the video down. I have villagers everywhere.
Oh, yes, you do.
So we won't go all the way up, but there's 4 more floors, each with a couple dozen villagers each. And they're all most of them are fully unlocked.
Wow.
This is how I get stacks on stacks of emeralds.
Oh, wow.
Oh, but let's go up. Let's see, which floor? I think it's on the technical first floor.
The technical first floor.
Down here. Because of differing heights of the land.
Oh, right.
So this is where all of those crops from the other side come in.
Oh, what? Now that's clever.
Fully sorted. Everything's kind of empty because I was using it to trade. And then over here is my tree farm. As this season I sold trees.
Very good. With the fancy door and everything. Am I going to get squished? Almost! Haha! Take that door.
So I have 4 levels like this.
Okay.
2 types of tree per level. Or is it 3? It's 3. For all the vanilla non-nether trees. Each one has this little barrel. And you put stuff in the barrel, and it goes down the shaft.
Okay.
And down into the basement, where I have my storage room.
Oh.
And the cyan shulker boxes are for restocking the shop.
Well, that's really handy. And I like how you've labeled them with the stairs.
Yeah, I was going to use signs, but this looks cooler.
It does. It really does look cooler.
I'm not very good at flying through doors. This is my storage facility for the whole base. This is the bulk storage level.
Wow.
All the walls are hiding in copious amounts of redstone.
This is a lot of white concrete.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
Okay.
I think I have like 40,000 blocks placed.
Oh. Concrete is not an easy block to deal with either.
And I never made a farm for it either.
Oh. Painful.
So these ones most of them are never fully sorted out. Up here is the actual input.
Oh.
Shulker, it empties shulker boxes and sorts them out. Empty shulkers go into a little chest over here, and items just go into the system.
And a super smelter.
And you gotta have a super smelter. So this was planned to be the living quarters, but as you can see, it is simply an open roof.
Well, you get the bright, fresh air, beautiful sunsets.
It is spawn proof, so there's that. And that's pretty much it. I had more plans. I was going to do more farms, but I never got around to it. Those guys.
I think they're having a dinner party.
Candlelit dinner?
Yeah, right on your front lawn. So we are here in the hub. Why don't you tell us about your vision for this design?
Okay, so I wanted to go large. So I think I've succeeded there.
Uh-huh.
The hub is 50-something by square, so at the width and length. Height, it's probably a good 70, 80 blocks.
It's very tall.
I wanted to emphasize the new blocks being used are being added with the 1.16 update because the season started with 1.16. So I themed it around the Blackstone, which is not a new block, but it's easier to get than other ones. And wait, no, I said that wrong. Blackstone is new.
It is new for that update, yeah.
I'm so used to it now.
I know.
And then the Crimson and Warped Woods as well, everywhere. And then to offset the darkness, I added a bunch of quartz and white concrete and sea lanterns.
So again, with the white concrete.
Yeah, that definitely didn't help my statistics. And then the roof is a square dome is the shape that I chose. So each of the corners is curved, but they meet in a corner instead of a real circle.
Okay.
And then they have the support basalt in the middle with a gold block keystone in the very center.
Right up there. Yep.
Way up there.
Very good.
Let's see. Let's get up to the top floor, which not all of the stairways are finished, so I have to make sure I go through the right one. So this is the stairway design. I forgot to design stairs for the mailroom originally, so that's why it's a little bit of a weird staircase.
Yeah, it goes down and then up and then up.
And then down.
And then
yeah.
down and around and...
That's why I added stairs everywhere. There's a DSA with a head on.
Hi.
So this is the server mailroom. You can see redstone lamps above everybody's box. If the lamp is lit, there is something in the box.
Bro, you have mail.
I do have mail. I have a lot of mail because I haven't been around very often.
Very good. This gives us a good view of your domed roof as well as the floor below.
And all well lit, and most of it's made with slabs so that nothing will spawn.
Which is very helpful.
And then if you look all the way through to the bottom level, you can see that there are some things filled in with lava and some things that are just stone. I ran out of time to fill everything with lava.
Yep, that happens.
So I got some done so you can get an idea of what it was supposed to look like. I still actually have all of the shulker boxes full of lava buckets in my inventory.
Oh, wow. So not only did you design the hub, but you also designed the tunnels.
Yes. So, hey, that was a pretty nice flight. I'm proud of that. So this is the west tunnel. The east and west and north and south tunnels are identical to each other. They're in pairs. So east and west is warped wood and north and south is crimson wood. So they just have this repeating pattern, repeats every 7 blocks, and goes all the way down to the end of the world.
Excellent.
We have access for all forms of travel. You can take a boat on the packed ice. You can walk or horse or fly through the center. And then if you have soul speed, you can also run on the soul soil.
Excellent. And rails.
Yeah, that part was also, I never built the stations for it, but
there's
we have
rails
that go all the way down, so you could get in a minecart. I wanted to be able to give anyone the option to travel in whatever style they wanted.
Very good. I really like the way that this turned out.
Yeah, it in the beginning it looked very different.
Yes. Yeah, it did. But it's definitely a safe space, and that's one nice thing about a hub in a survival world is having a safe space to come in where you don't have to worry about things trying to kill you other than your friends.
This is Angi Miru, which basically means floating bubbles. So there's a book here that has the lore of the place, because when I build a base, I like to have a story that goes with it. So hundreds of years ago, the Angi Islands were home to a magical race of people. These people were deeply connected to nature and used their gifts to help maintain the islands and all that lived and grew there. Unfortunately, elsewhere in the world, people were not so considerate of the earth and its inhabitants. Great cities were built, filled with mechanical factories and smog-emitting vehicles. As the atmosphere choked, the global temperature rose, as did the oceans. Slowly, the Angi Islands began to flood. Land disappeared under the tides, and the people feared for their home. After days of planning and research, 8 of the most powerful magicians came forward with a solution. The 8 magicians stood in a circle on the main island, facing outwards. Together they started calling forth the magic from deep within the earth, and wove a spell to lift the islands out of the ocean. 8 large crystal shards burst out from the ground, glowing with magic. Each island was encased in a protective bubble of magical energy and began to rise up. As the islands left the ocean, the spell holding them settled on the surface of the water. The magicians poured all their magical energy they had into the spell to strengthen and protect it. In the end, they became part of the spell itself, their bodies disappearing and their spirits merging with the crystals that surrounded the centre island. Each of the 8 surrounding islands was named in memory of the magicians that saved them. Starting from the island in the north and going clockwise, the islands are Puti Puti, Horowai, Taumata, Maya, Kaihanga, Almerere, Mahita, and Brako. And so the Angi Islands became Angi Mirimiru. The people built bridges to connect the islands and continued to live in harmony with each other and with the plants and animals that lived there.
Oh, that's a fabulous backstory.
So this is the centre island, and also where my nether portal is. And yeah, it was just made to. But all of the islands are very connected with nature and everything. So yeah, lots of green and things. So if we come this way to the northern bubble, this one is Puti Puti. So Puti Puti means flower. So this is the flower gardens.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah. And then if we go, yeah, this way. The bridges are mostly safe. When you're going down, you need to be a little bit more careful. There's a couple of places where you could fall off, but it's mostly good. This is Rako Island, so Rako Tree. There's the forest here, and then there's a large tree in the centre. And this is where a lot of the magicians of Angi Mirimiru live and work. So there's a little brewing area. Like it's not. It's just a decorative brewing area. There's a little mini library up here. So this is where all the books on magic would be stored. There are also some little sleeping pod areas up in the tree. They didn't get decorated very much. I ran out of time. So they're all pretty much the same, just with a bed and a couple of things in it.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. So then we go on to the next island. The bridge going to the next island is the first one I made, and it's very steep. I made them better after that, but I didn't have time to redo this one. So this one is one of my favourite islands because I love reading, and so I wanted there to be a really nice library. So this is the Cave of Wisdom. There's a book in there, but I don't think there's enough time to read it.
Oh, this is fabulous.
But it basically says about how the people of Aimiru, they love knowledge, and they like sharing that knowledge with others. And so this was the place where they'd come and sort of share that knowledge together. And then at night they would come, like all the children of the islands would come together, and the storytellers would tell stories, and the magicians would change the smoke coming up from the campfire to make pictures to show the story. And then on the longest night of the year, there's Te Pō o Te Matarangata, which is the night of shared knowledge, and it's sort of a big celebration, and everyone kind of comes together and shares some knowledge that they've learned throughout the year. So, yeah.
Oh, another beautiful piece of backstory. I love it.
So we're coming around this way. So this one's just a little pond lake type area. I had a go at making a willow tree. I don't know that it really looks like a willow, but
Beautiful.
yeah, so this was just a place to come and relax, and yeah.
Oh, the brown candles make such great cattails.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it somewhere on YouTube.
Oh, that's
And this is also where I have some axolotls, because up this high and over an ocean, the only thing that can spawn up here is fish. So I need the axolotls in there to keep the fish numbers down. Else I just get hundreds of fish up here. And onto the next bubble. As you're going around the bubbles, if you look down, you can see the magical spell that's holding the bubbles up in the air, which is the last mandala. And that was the original thing that started off the idea of the islands, because I thought it would be cool to make a mandala, and then I built the story up around that. So this is where the crafters and makers live. So in each of the mushrooms, a different sort of crafter works. So in here it's supposed to be a sewing machine, so like fabric and stuff. I won't go on all of them because we don't have time, and then in the middle is a little marketplace. So there's no currency in Peru, but they trade goods and services and stuff with each other.
Wonderful.
Yeah. This one got finished at about 6 hours ago, I think. So there's a little hobbit hole here. It's kind of decorated on the inside, but I'm not 100% pleased with it, because yeah, I would have done it better if I had time. But this is basically where the farmers work.
Okay.
So if we come around, the next bubble has the crops and things that they grow to eat, because they're all they don't eat meat on Aimiru, so they get all their food from plants. So it's just a few little crops and things.
Oh,
So there's another
nice.
one that got got finished yesterday, I think.
It's really good, Owl.
Then the next one is the island that I had the most headache with. I could kind of picture in my head how I wanted it to be, but actually building it was a struggle. Trying to get it to all fit together. Got several layers.
Oh.
So this is the waterfall island.
Oh, I can see why this would be so hard to do. But it turned out beautifully.
Yeah, I was really pleased with how it turned out. So there's two ways you can go around. Go up the top, or there's also a little bridge down here that goes in. Originally, in behind the waterfall there was going to be a cave, but again, time was against me, so it didn't happen. Yeah.
Back to the flowers.
We're back to the flowers.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I don't think we have time for anything else, so yeah. That's Angie Miru.
Oh, Owl, this is fabulous.
Thank you.
And this base is so big that it doesn't even all render in. I'm gonna get some fly around just so that you guys can see the scope of this vision. And it's just amazing. Now, Owl is also our resident map art. We've seen a lot of Owl's creations in the other bases. And everyone has said amazing things about the art that you create.
Thank you. There is some, if you come back to where the portal is and go down the scaffolding, there's a little space where I think I've got all the maps there that I've done this season.
Okay, I definitely want to see that.
So these maps are mostly the ones that I sold in my shop, except the egg hunt ones. So these are ones that I also sold wrapping paper, but it didn't sell too well.
It's really cute though.
And then over on this side, these are the ones that people commissioned, or
Yeah.
the ones that I made as gifts for people.
Oh, you did such a good job. I love the rose that you made. For me, that was really,
Yeah.
really nicely done. And all of the other ones that I've seen are just beautiful.
The rose is the most complicated one that I've made.
Even more so than Nursing Geek's car?
Yeah,
Wow.
because the car has a lot of like it's harder to tell, but the car sort of has like cell shading and stuff, whereas this is completely like just about every block was different.
Oh, wow.
It took a long time.
And then there's Evil writing on walls. Evil.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Down there is just mining area, so you don't need to go down there.
Well,
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Owl. This was a beautiful build. Thank you for sharing it with us.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed part 1 of the Season 2 Patreon server tour. Remember, if you want to join in on this server, make sure that you check out my Patreon link in the description. Also, in the description, check out the other creators that are here on this server. Many of my patrons also create videos or stream on the server and in other places, so make sure that you check those out. And as always, thank you for taking the time to watch. And patrons, thank you so much for your continued support on this channel. I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you very soon for the second part of the Season 2 tour. Bye now.